So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while...
Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Look at shot at goal! Into the pieces! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that's well spotted. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the through ball. Messi. And the shot! Messi! From another planet! A finish right from the top draw. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
India grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Mbappe. Quality ball. Good ball, good take. Manchester United have it back and can go again. It's roll! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Giroud. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And the shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Split-second reaction.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Julie. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
And a quick
India
announcement
really
today
showed
that
some
memorabilia from
resolve in
today's
that
match
first
is
half,
now on
Peter,
sale
after going
in the
behind.
Stadium
So
Hall.
I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting
for
game, and they head in
Manchester
at
United.
half-time at
Number
1-1.
7, Raul. Coming on the field is
Second
number
period
10,
then underway.
Rooney.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries from a long way out. And that certainly packed a punch. Saka. Threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pele. He is through here. Pele. It's Pele! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Pele really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
That's beautifully weighted. Rijkaard. It's Saka. Tries to play it through. Messi. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Scholes. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And this is Messi. Now it's Scholes. He's found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Scholes is always looking to break lines. That has been cut short. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 15, Pele. Number 22, Xabi
Rijkaard.
Alonso. Number 14,
Lovely
Kukçu.
pass, but can he
Coming
get
on the
there?
field, number 9.
He's ended up in no man's land. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Vitinha.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Romero calmly anticipates. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And he's there to make the challenge. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He has found the way through. Rafinha. Poor, robust challenge. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The ball is bounced loose now. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nunez gets into a good position. Zanetti in towards the back stick. Danger averted for now. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. No, that was never going to make it. And he's gone searching crossfield.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zulu. That's the keeper's ball. Great vision. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cannavaro makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Iniesta. Zanetti. And he's in on goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
A quick reminder.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
India really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Saka. Back into the middle. Messi. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looks across and plays it in. And that has been cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Raul. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0.
The attendance for this match was
Driving on and making good progress.
97,559.
Well read, nice interception. Messi. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Now it's Darwin. Great, just the goalkeeper. Can he finish? It's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Olise, laid into space out wide. Saka picks it up out wide.
Number 18. Raul.
Saka's delivery.
Coming on the field.
Cannavaro gets it away.
Number 10. Bukayo Saka. Number 7.
Mbappe
Rivaldo.
has it out wide and in space. There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8. Iniesta. Coming on the field is number 22. Kukçu.
Saka gets a foot in here.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe has it in a wide position. Zanetti gets into some space. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes to shoot!
This usually is the...
Real chance! And the keeper's got it again. Oh, that's a key interception.
Indicated.
That's good running with the ball, but they've got it again. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Looking for options, for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? White. And this is Messi. Neymar. India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. White. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's White. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. That has been cut short. Gerrard. Scholes. Decent progress down the left. Saka going face to face with his great rival. And here's Messi. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Passing nice and neat. Gerrard. Guardiola producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's well spotted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
India have reclaimed it. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance for a shot! Superb goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
After 50 minutes is...
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Neymar. And he welcomes it in. He's through. Julie! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Now, it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Terrible error, duly punished.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, they've got it again. Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. Gerrard. Nice interception, well timed. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is a great pick out. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Julie, that is good alertness. He's shifting through the gears here. Ruben Diaz tries to clear. Kimmich, he won't be happy with that one. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Messi.
Oh, great feet, that.
And he's managed to get free. He's picked his way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Quality ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. Julie is onto this.
Substitution.
And the shot! That's a half-decent try. Now it's Torres.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's a cute ball. And that has been cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Can he finish? Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And now he has two. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as being brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order, and he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap. But I like that in his game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Strong running down that left flank. Not the most accurate pass. Scholes. Howson. Khan punts it upfield. Tries to play it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Messi.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Saka. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it out wide, looking for a runner. That is good alertness. Gattuso. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he finish? Tremendous from Gerrard! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Steven Gerrard.
India have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Over to the left. Donadoni providing an outlet on that flank. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking tidy in possession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cleared away. Tries a shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitutions taking place.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
India clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
India go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rui Costa. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. And it's Gattuso. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Azar. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. And he's onside, and he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. India with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Scholes. Shot at goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's in space and looking for options. And that is expertly dealt with. Azar. And this is Messi. Vieira. Can he get it through? Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Nicely aimed pass. Julu. And back to the keeper. And oh, they could be caught out. He's had a shot! They've scored! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. An act of charity gratefully received.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring
match.
to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism.
Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And he's forced to go back. Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. Costa Curta gets it clear. India finding their passes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now. Now, can they get him away? And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Looking for the run. Nicely weighted ball. And he can clear it away. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Rummenigge. And that's aimed into the middle. And the counter is on. Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in. Oh, this looks sharp. Ambitious ball here. And he's managed to get rid. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good strength. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Played into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lobbed in behind. Cleared away. India have it back and can go again. It's a throw-in. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. Great ball if he can get there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams
Just a
still
quick
stuck on the
reminder
starting
today,
blocks
please
here,
refrain
0-0
from
at the
parking
break.
outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. The defender is not giving up on this. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was alert to it. And he's there to get it away. Scholes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're quick to get it back. Threads one in. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Roberto Carlos. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. Xabi Alonso getting this one clear. Played out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. He has done it! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So we have the first goal.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. And that was very necessary. Beckham running with the ball. Now it's Haaland. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Has been indicated.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingered